Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. My co-host Mega Kitty is sleeping in another room right now. Hopefully she'll be in a little later. I am developing an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes, which I hope to have finished early next year, if all goes well. And it is online. It has cool features like being able to edit your own fields, Twitch integration, so yeah, you can actually have your viewers cheer you on, and many other features too. I'm currently working on gamepad support. As I left off from last stream, which was yesterday, which by the way, I typically only stream on Mondays, but this week's I've been getting a lot done, so I've been streaming more and hope to, don't know if I'll have any more streams this week, but we'll see. I'm working on gamepad support. I just got single stick gamepad working, so if you can kind of see here in this demo area that I can move around and use my abilities without a cursor. I can even conjure and summon other abilities as well, like this. That's a little broken though. I'll fix that one. But other than that, things are working pretty well. I want to focus on twin sticks this evening. Twin stick is where, if I replay, twin stick support is where you use one stick to move your character, another to aim. And so you can kind of see, I can run this way, but aim the other way, and kind of reverse flip it up like that, and still do properly. The problem is though, this is extremely slow, and we want to fix that. I'm also not sure if I like the range. I think the range is probably fine, but I want to be sure of that. So to know whether, how I can make it better, I'm actually looking at another game on Steam called Colt Canyon, and I'll pull that up and show you how they do their twin stick and why I think it's a very good model for my game. So we'll go ahead and pull that up real quick. Let me hide the music and bring it up Colt Canyon. Okay, let's minimize this. So this is a game that I picked up a few years ago on Steam. It's a lot of fun, but importantly, it believes it has good stick controls. So let me do that real quick. I'll just pick a random character to play. Yeah, very good controls. Now let's see what their twin stick behavior is. So here's the movement. That's still pretty normal. But then I bring out the other stick. So a couple things to notice right away. One, it is way faster than mine. Rotation, movement is very, very snappy, very fast, which is important, and mine is not nearly this fast as it needs to be. Second thing I notice is that it doesn't, it actually kind of stretches, but doesn't quite, it stretches, it slows down as you get to the edge. So I'm holding down all the way to the right, it slows down over time. It slows down as it gets closer to the edge of the maximum range. So that's pretty cool too. And when you let go, it fades out and you're back in single stick mode. So this is how it works. And I think it's great. So I want to be a little closer to that. So two takeaways. One, the speed. I want to make this really fast. The other takeaway is I want it to slow down as you approach the edge. So I'm holding down the stick at the same spot, but the aim is moving until to converging on the edge. That's what I want to simulate. And I want to look at one other thing. Are there any other special settings I have for the mouse? Or sorry, for the controller? Aim assist, sensitivity. Yeah, we're going to do aim assist later. Sensitivity, yeah. We're going to need a setting for this. So this right now, there's no setting, I don't think, in my game for that. Oh, there's also no haptics either. I'm going to make a note about that. It needs to be haptics in the game. So let me jot those down real quick. So that was sensitivity. Let's see. And haptics. I know there wasn't anything about a dead zone, though. Okay, so we're going to start with that. Sensitivity and haptic. Well, haptics, not sure how far I'll get tonight on that, but we're going to do sensitivity for sure. So let's look at the options in this game. And to do that, I'm going to actually have to go into the front end, see what options we have currently. Gamepad. Vibration, oh, okay. So haptics are baked in. I just don't know how to use them. Dead zone. Oh, sensitivity. Oh, where is... Wait a minute. Where is that used? Did I already have a look sensitivity here? I can make notes of this. Vibration. And sensitivity is look sensitive. ADS. Oh, I gotta take aim sensitivity out. Aim does not... wait, aim sensitivity... Ooh. Well, that's aim down sights. ADS means aim down sights. We don't do that in this game. So I'm gonna take that out of the options. So, close that. Keep a picture of this for now. Look sensitivity, and then aim down sights is the option I want to take out first. Let's get rid of the clutter here. So aim sensitivity. Now these options were actually from a first-person shooter. I just copied them over because it was convenient. I'm going to reskin that options menu eventually. So here's a sensitivity preset. Okay. Oh, presets. Oh, okay. So they're just presets? We can get rid of this because we're not doing ADS, aim down sights, in a top-down game. So what is this for? Slow. Huh. So it's just a number. Sensitivity preset. What is this? Sensitivity. That's an enumeration. Huh. So that's how the Lyra Unreal demo does it. Huh. I was thinking more like a slider between 0 and 1. I guess this is okay. Maybe I'll just kind of keep this model and convert this to a number, and then have some play tests and see if players think it needs to be more granular or not. And by the way, remember to, if you're interested, remember to wish list Field of Heroes. If you haven't already, I think a lot of people have so far, but not, well, a lot for not having done much marketing yet. I'm actually plan on doing a marketing campaign for that, but not before Steam Next Fest is over. I don't want to get lost in that other campaign. So, sensitivity. So, where do I get this from? Get gameplay shared. So that's where it's... Okay, that's the default value. So we want to get the actual value. So how do I get that? How quickly your view rotates. This would be... Wait, look sensitivity. Really, this is... Actually, no, this, I think... sensitivity... Is there anything else using this enumeration? Because maybe I'm just going to drop it. I don't think... I think I'd rather use a scalar. It doesn't look like it. It's only set up for gamepad. So how about we make a new property, but only after I do a hard-coded version, because I want to tweak here. So let's go to the locus component. We're going to make it go faster for starters. Because right now the aiming is very slow. I'm going to go back to the test map. Yeah, that is way too slow. So let me remember where that is done. Set locus with mouth projection. Yeah, move with gamepad. Here we go. Move rate. Okay, so it's 900. 900 what? 900 things. Move locus with gamepad. Okay, so it's probably done every frame if the stick is not dead. Oh, here we go. Get delta seconds. Gotcha. I almost want to plug these in separately with it. Like, I want to have a delta time as its own parameter. Make it cleaner. Yeah, in fact, I think I'll do that. Let's do that first. A delta. Okay, this is delta time. And input. I'm trying to remember what the Unreal naming was for inputs. I think it was just X and Y. To swap the... All right. This for the moment. So it should behave the same as it did, but it's just a little easier to read. And this is the rate that we want to change. Oh wait, I forgot to throw in delta time. Hey Ren, what's happening? Now Air Force isn't streaming tonight, so I figured I'd try to pick up a little of the slack, but there's no substitute for Game Command. Ren, not much, just making pizza from scratch. Glad to see Anna was watching yesterday. Well, that sounds good. I think Air Force can remind you of the story when we tried making pizza from scratch on his grill, and it turned out really interesting. I actually did something different tonight. I cooked meat sauce for lasagna, but then I just had spaghetti with it, and it was actually really good. So I'm going to do it again, and I have enough meat sauce left from leftovers for another day. Alright, so I should behave the same as earlier, if I did it right. Yeah, I did. That's right, it is very slow. So we want to speed that up. I'm going to start simple. I'm going to increase the, yeah, lasagna sounds delicious, yeah. I'm going to speed up the movement rate. Let's go from 900 to maybe 2500. Let's give it a good speed up. And this is eventually going to plug into a new game setting as well. But I want to do what Colt Canyon did. I'm going to instead of just zipping to the very right and then coming to a dead stop, I want it to converge to the right. So the cursor slows down as it gets to the edge of the possible range. But yeah, I've been making, just kind of cooking stuff. I want to learn how to make pad thai. Found a recipe that actually uses ketchup. Not a joke. And not only that, but the recipe... another recipe that I looked at also says ketchup, but it says only as an alternate, and the writer suggests to, don't knock it before you try it. So it's interesting. All right, let's see the range now. All right, so that's better, but it's still too slow. So we're going to crank that up to about 3,000. Actually 3,500. So do that. Now I gotta think about how to slow it down as it gets to the edge. There's a couple different ways I can do it. I'm thinking it's going to be a function of how close you are to the edge on that axis. Yeah, well, I've started with the recipes that come up first on Google searches and work my way down. I'm trying to avoid the ones with super exotic ingredients, but ones that if I can at least find it in the supermarket, that will give me a start. Over time, though, I'll probably gravitate more toward different ingredients and go to more exotic places to get them. But my days of hungry man dinners are over. And yeah, and even microwaving, I mean, I haven't microwaved a meal in quite a while. Like Jimmy Dean breakfast biscuits and things. I don't do that much anymore. All right, let's see how the speed is right now. Okay, that's great. That's kind of passable. So if I'm fighting over here, I just want to take a quick turn. I like that. But now I want to make it slow down. So How do we do that? Clamp. How does this clamp work? Okay, safe normal. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty basic. So let's see, current move. I don't want to do this. Okay, so first of all... Oh, this is separate axes. Okay. So let's start with... I mean, is this ever going to have a Z component? Huh. I wonder why I don't have that... It's vector 2. Because gamepad delta. Oh, that's why. Nah, it should still be a 2D vector. I think that gotta get rid of that extra const, and then we'll make sure that still works. Nope, it's complaining. What's this? Current move. Gamepad delta should be 2D. It's 2D. Oh, but that's not. And that should be here. In fact, is anything else using this? Because this seems like it's doing too much work. Should be a reference. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Ren, I believe you told me last night, but what's the name of the application you're using to code in? I'm coding in Visual Studio 2022. It is a C++. Well, it is able to let me write programs in C++ and many other languages too. And this is written in, this is all in the Unreal Engine. This is the Unreal editor you see in front of you. Okay, we're still good. I also want to make that a little faster. So let's do that too. Crank it up a little more, maybe 4,000. Okay, now, here's where we start having to do some math. So, move rate. I think we are going to need to use both axes. Equals. Then we'll do I want to see how this looks. Of operations, but I still make it easier to read like that. So I think what I just did will make it move more slowly as you approach the edge of the possible range. But I think it's going to be really slow as well. Let's see how it looks once this is building. Ren, thank you. There's actually a lot of different game engines that you could make games with in different kinds of games. I like to think of it as a tool belt where each game engine is sort of a different tool. Well, that's an oversimplification, but the idea is if you want to make a certain kind of game, there is an engine that may be better suited for that game than other engines for you. It may be different for others. For instance, this game, this brawler, I think another engine called Unity 3D would be a good, maybe an almost better fit for this, if not for Unity 3D not having as good networking as Unreal. But if I wrote this in Unity, then it would be easier to I think it would be easier to do certain things and even make it a mobile version. So what's going on here? Yeah, that's the range. Not what I expected. Yeah, it needs to be on a curve, I think. Yeah, like a speed curve. And the other thing is, I remember in Colt Canyon, you very quickly moved along the edges. We still need that. Maybe maybe this isn't the way to go about doing that. So anyway, there's other game engines. This is Unreal Engine, and there's Unity 3D. There's Godot. There's Game Maker. There are others, many others. I just want listing off the top of my head. There are others as well. I would say Godot is growing pretty darn fast. A lot of the streamers I follow, they develop in Godot. I've never actually tried doing a game in Godot before. I've written my own custom engine from the ground up. I've written code in Unreal and Unity, and I think that's about it. All right, so back to this. That's good. Although, why is it going down so much? I don't get that. Like, it stops here, but it goes down over... Yeah, why is it going down there for? That's just weird. And why is it going... Okay, that's good. That's good. But aiming down, I don't understand that. I wonder what it would look like if I reduced the range. Well, let's go to the character. We'll do this more simply. Yeah, so each of those game engines kind of has strengths. If I were to make a first-person shooter, I'd probably look at Unreal first. If I were to make maybe a platformer or a party game, I would take a pretty hard look at Godot, even though I've never used it before. For most other games, I would probably, or if open world game, I'd probably go with Unreal. Everything else, I'd probably look at Unity first. Yeah, especially makes sense to me. I like tool belt analogy. It's fascinating to see how it's all done. There's got to be a better analogy than tool belt. Maybe more like when you go to a workshop and you got all these, like you got a presser, you got like a circular saw station, you got a compressor station, you got all these different stations. Maybe that's a better analogy. So maybe stations would be good. Let's try 800. So technically that's, whoa. Yeah, I think, well, that's just, let's go back to 400. Huh. I mean, it is working, I guess. So this is center, up, down. Huh. I think it's just the perspective on the camera, kind of making it this way. Let's see. Okay. Man, that's 2D. This should be 2D distance, not 3D. I don't like that. Jeez, if I'm centered on the screen, it's like this is like almost perfectly centered. This distance should equal that distance. I don't understand why it's behaving that way. Let's see. Okay, so we're done with this. So why is that happening? Yeah, maybe it is the camera perspective. Input value, that's 2D, that's 2D. Right, I know a little code, but nothing near what you're writing. Everybody's had a bit of curiosity as to how all that works to bring an entire game together, let you stream the process. Yeah, there are a lot of game dev streamers. There used to be a game dev category, or I think, and Twitch removed it before I got back into streaming. And yeah, I think you can go on those streams, and there will be though you can watch it and you can watch them see how they think, bounce ideas off them. It's great to engage with the community. So I mean, 'cause I've done so much of this on my own and just kind of in my own cave, away out of the spotlight. So I think I'm getting better at doing it while on stream. I had a lot of trouble multitasking earlier, but now I think I'm getting better at it. So clamping, it's all 2D. Alright, so locus gamepad, so what do we do with that value? Yeah, location. Okay, here we go. So really it is 3D because we're not projecting the gamepad deltas to world. Okay, that's why. I want to project. So what am I projecting then? If the gamepad's the center of the screen, then that's a 0. If it's not, but what's the plane to project on? Maybe I don't. Well, I gotta do something when I'm doing this. I think this should be. I should know this. This should be a simple math thing that game developers ought to know. I'm reinventing this. I know it. Okay, so we don't want to use these outright. We want to use... What if I... I'm just gonna throw some. Oh, here we go. Deproject. That's what I'm talking about. Deproject. But is it what I want though? I want to get the camera ray. Wait a minute, here's another way to look at this. It's like moving the mouse almost. That deproject actually may be something I want to do. Mouse wheel location. Yeah, maybe that is what I want to do. This is strictly for the mouse. It's kind of misleading names. That's exclusive to mouse. Okay. Let's shelve all of this for the moment. Also, some of the other games that streamers are working on are pretty incredible. They range from like party games that are like very small games that are just a lot of fun or just crammed with gameplay, to big ambitious projects, like a big pirate army simulation. Look up Irish John Games sometime. In fact, I'll give him a shout out. And I know there's other developers watching, so if you all want to shout out too, then say hello. Otherwise, I will quietly leave you alone. Okay, player. Screen positions. We already have all this. Aha! I knew it. I knew you were going to show up. I'll see if I can do more than one shout out in a minute. I wonder if he'll let me do that. Because I know there's time limits on those things. Oh, I don't think it will. I gotta wait for the time limit to expire. But, as you can see on my stream, we roll out the red carpet for our viewers. Oh, here we go. What? Okay. Well, there's certainly a large variety of clips that would also fit the mold. But yeah, that's a one happening stream. Freedom Forge Studios is making some really cool stuff. They do it rapidly too. You go from design to concept to interactive in days, weeks. It's pretty great, and there's a nice crowd there too. So I do recommend checking out Just Cavino's stream too. Let's see. Oh, my desktop audio was off. I wonder if that was it. I bet that was it. Let me try that again. But this time with the desktop audio. Okay. Alright, so, oh yeah, and desktop audio I had it at just under 50% volume because, oh yeah, when I would play Field of Heroes, it was kind of loud. So, yeah, I still have, I think my clip is like 2 years old or longer, older, or maybe 3 years old at this point. Yeah, I gotta tidy my clips up too. I don't really have many new ones because, yeah, my chat's still pretty quiet, but that's okay because it takes time to, to get followers, takes time to get, known, and honestly, I haven't really been doing much self-promotion at the moment. Again, holding on hold for Steam Next Fest to finish, and then I'll be working with my marketing team to try to get word out and to bring players to the stream, and as always, game developers are very welcome. I can try to offer advice, except most of them, again, write in Godot, and I don't know Godot too well, so unfortunately when they have a problem, I don't know what to say. Anyway, so I want to get the viewport size. So I want to get the viewport center. Let's do viewport client, get size. Yeah, that's it. this? And how long have you been streaming for Just Cavino? How many years has it been? 11 months? Oh, well, that's a heck of a stream then, because it is growing like wildfire. It's like, because the audience, mainly the audience engagement, is just amazing. So, and it's also evidence that something that a streamer taught me before I really got into it, or even just told me once. He was he was on a stream and he was a little bit inebriated, but he said to me flat out that people watch streams for the streamer. You can play any game you want. You can be walking out on the sidewalk. You can be on a showing off some cool stuff. You can just be watching some videos. But it's the stream. People watch the streamer. So if you're going out to maybe promote your game and promote other things, you know, then you probably won't hold on a big audience for too long. But if you just be yourself and have fun, and you know, people will have fun too. Okay, so we'll take this. Port center. No, 0.5. And then I'm gonna write some pretty rugged code, avoiding some of the good styling guidelines just to do this test I want to do. Alright, so we got the viewport center. And then we want the... yes, locus gamepad delta. Screen location, gamepad locus screen location. Yeah, is that a good name for it? Locus gamepad screen location. Plus that. So now we have our screen location. Now we do the deprojection. Oh, this nesting level. Oh boy. Deproject screen to world. Screen location. I really think it's a bit of an anomaly. I think it's really to do with consistency. Yeah, that's true. You stream at least 6 hours a day-ish. And plus you're getting over a cold. This is actually the third day in a row I've streamed. And I think it's the first time I've streamed 3 days in a row, now that I think about it. And my streams are usually about between an hour and 3 hours usually. It's pretty wild because I'm working full time. Some days I come home from work tired. Other days, like today, I feel like I'm on the warpath today. I don't know what it is. Just I woke up full of energy and I still got lots of energy left. So yeah, I am in the warpath today. So say more location. So that's a deprojection. Yeah, take advantage because I'm gonna wake up tomorrow all groggy and tired, and I'm gonna lose that energy. So I gotta run with this. All right, so locus gamepad location, and then what's all this stuff? Oh, curved flooring. I don't know. I don't think that was all I really wanted. Let me. Oh, okay, so we do a line trace here. Maybe I don't need to do these things. I'm going to keep that in mind. And then this. Oh, character location. Alright, I want to see if this works. Because I don't know if it will. I don't know. Locus gamepad screen location. Oh no, there should be more location. I don't know if this is going to work. And let me look at something else here. What was I doing here? I might need to do these things, but I want to see what this looks like. And again, if To those of you who are joining in late, I am working on gamepad support for my game. A local player. Okay. At the moment, it supports one stick. So if you have like an old school controller with only one stick on it, the game will be playable now. If you have a twin stick, which is what most people use, Kismet, then I'm trying to make the best experience that I can for you, or at least as a start. So they're going to be polished passing later, but I just want to have something that I can get out of the gate with. All right, what's this complaining about? Oh, it wants the controller? Okay. So once I get this working, then I want to work on configuration. I want to make it so players can adjust the sensitivity of the twin sticks, and then after that, what would be? Oh yeah, after that, it's going to be the really fun part, and that is configuring the buttons on the gamepad. I don't even know if I'll be able to get to that tonight or not. Okay, so let's see how badly I mangled the math. Pretty good. Yep, I know it's mangled because I don't see the cursor hardly. Whoa. Yeah, so now I'm moving up and down. It's moving left and right. Whoa. Let me control. Let's turn that speed down a bit. 400. Okay. Let's reduce the range to 100. So I want to see if I'm on the right path or not. 100. Okay. That's kind of funky there. Alright, now what if... How does this look? Whoa, that's not good. Okay, so this doesn't work. But I still think I'm on a path here. So here we have set locus of mouse projection. Really, the the cursor is just, I mean, it's just like the mouse, but you're using the stick to control it. That's really the only difference. So I don't think the two code paths here should be that different. I almost want to kind of combine, yeah, that's why I have all that code back down there. So let me, I'm going to go back and restore that code, yeah, that I commented out. And so that's starting from this D projection here. And what did the other function do? In G project, mouse position to world. And then all this stuff. Mouse world location, mouse world direction. Right, I'm going to call them the same names, in fact. How about we do... Let's see, deproject. We're going to do the same names. And then, alright, so here's the code that we're almost copying, almost verbatim. So, locus vertex. Now what is all this? New vertex. Why is locus vertex part of this? Why is it there? Oh, okay, that's... Okay, I know why that is. Alright, so we don't equals locus vertex. Actually, it's character location. That's because that's the offset. Character location is that character. Then okay, so that's character location. We're going to keep that new locus vertex name, but we're going to use character location instead. So what's this? Mouse world. Okay. Oh, I guess we don't need to do that. Well, actually, yeah, we do. Vertex. This is new locus vertex. Okay, but instead of this, we're going to return this. And another change, because I was the axes were flipped. Or I should say the axes were 90 degreed. I want to do current move. Input Y. Input X, input Y. I want to flip those. I was trying to see where to flip them. And I forgot where I flipped them. Oh yeah, here. Now we're going to do value X and Y. We're just going to do it straight up like that. Yeah, so again, I'm fixing an issue where moving the moving the crosshair with the gamepad is moving too far based on the camera orientation. I want to correct that. Let's see what change this makes. And then ultimately, I want both the mouse and the gamepad movement to take the same code path eventually, because they are the same idea. Let's see what this does. Oh, okay, the extreme got it pretty extreme again. So go back. Run it. Wow, that was actually made things worse. So all I'm doing is trying to move on the screen. And the theory's sound. I mean, this works. That works fine, but this is really janky. Maybe I should print where the movements are, so I can better understand it. Maybe the viewport center's off. Okay. 640, 309. Okay, that's probably the viewport. That seemed right. Viewport center. 640. The delta 17. All right, that's fine. D project. This recurve flooring. I want to see the cursor on the screen, on the screen itself. I don't think I can just draw it like that. You know, I wonder, what if I don't do any movement? Let's just always lock it into the center. I want to see what happens with that. Okay, that's good. So just by itself, I think it is where it ought to be. And I want to also see something cursor in my cursor widget. Never mind. It's not what I'm thinking. Okay. So we know it looks fine on the center. So I wish I could draw this on the viewport itself. I forgot how to print to the screen. Oh yeah. And I want to see what kind of numbers I'm getting from the delta. .2 compact string. All right. So I want to see what kind of numbers I'm feeding into the delta. No. Oh, I guess it doesn't. It's a Boolean? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, those look good to me. So what could I be missing on this math? Actually, I'll do one quick test here. Oh no, never mind. All right, so I want to see it break again. I don't see how it gets here either. Yeah, okay, so that's getting there. Why did it reset like that? That's crazy. I wonder where it thinks it is. I'll do that fast. Viewport center. Negative 900. I'm going to take out the distance cap for now and just maybe rule that out as possible cause of the problem. I'm going to reduce the velocity of the movement too. So we're going to just make this maybe 400. Oh, I think I hear Missy eating in the other room. That's a good sign. She tends to come here after she's had her breakfast. And I'm ready for her. Okay. Nope. Ruin that test. Okay. Oh, that's better. Good. Okay, now this can be forgiven only because I think the range does literally extend just off the screen. Okay, this is good. Yep. Hello to Missy, hopefully. She stopped eating, and she walked away. Okay, so it looks like maybe the restriction on the size was causing a problem. But let me take us to a better movement rate. Which this is starting to possibly confirm my theory that the gamepad controller is just sort of a same as a mouse, but with a different interface to control it. So let's change the locus speed, make it a little faster. Let's just make that, 800 per second. Okay. Did that really help? Let me switch that. Let me make it 1500. Better. Yeah, this is good. Let's give us a little more speed. You know what? I think I'm gonna it's gonna probably behave just like it did before, honestly, where I was just plugging in the 2D coordinates into the world coordinates. But honestly, I think this is more mathematically correct, doing the whole projection and everything. It really is like moving the mouse, but with a different stick. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, so now the question is, what about the constraints? So, all right, what do I got? Okay, so this. What was I doing here? Locus max input range 2D. Now why did that make things all messed up? Oh, because it changed the... Okay. Yeah. It changed the locus. And it wasn't pointing at where the cursor was anymore. But that's also true for using the mouse, so... Maybe I'll put that back in. What was the speed that I used? 2500? Let's keep that. Put that back in and see what happens. Yeah, it is Missy's nap time about this time of day. She's usually kind of out for the count from between about 6:30-ish up until about after 8, and maybe 9 even. So all that hard work taking naps has just made her exhausted. maybe I shouldn't do that. Because that's really... Because the thing is, when I'm moving the mouse cursor will always be in the same place. It'll be where the mouse is. And this isn't really true for the gamepad cursor. Maybe. What if I keep that out? And what if I keep the constraints on the gamepad? That was back. Not here. Where was that? This. Oh, it's already clamping. Actually, maybe the clamping is the problem. What if I didn't have it clamp? And what if I had this? I'm curious now. Missy's probably sleeping because she has her most favorite thing in the whole world, which is warm laundry. And I just finished the load earlier today. Alright, let's see what happens without the 2D clamp. Okay, it's still kind of janky. Yeah, that won't work. Okay. So let's put this back. And put this back. And we're going to clamp. We're just going to do the gamepad range clamp. But the question is, why am I getting that funky behavior with the gamepad and not with the mouse? I think it has to... I wonder if it has to do... I wonder if there's something that's mouse specific that for drawing the cursor, the crosshair. Probably is. Yeah, okay. Alright. So what we would do, I'm changing the widget. If we're doing the gamepad, we draw where the gamepad is, and that is I want to get the gamepad location. How do I do that? I'm doing such really hacky things right now, but I gotta know if this works. I want to get the screen viewport location again. This is so hacky. Okay. And then I want to make sure that the clamping is back in both places. Okay. I know what I should do. When Missy's off camera, which is most of my streams anyway, I should have a slideshow of Missy's pictures in the Mega Kitty square. Now I could just hide it outright and you see more, that's more real estate for code and all, but that'd be kind of a neat little thing to play with too. Or maybe a montage of her own videos of her getting into mischief. I'll have to think on that. But I guess in the meantime, I don't really need to have the Mega Kitty open. Well, hold on. Overlays. The cat sleeping. It's a Mega Kitty. There. So for now, I'll show her when she comes around. Okay, so now I've changed how the cursor is drawn to be more simulate. Oh, I think we got a winner here. Yeah, the problem's gone away. And the move speed is pretty quick, but it's not locking though. Oh, maybe the bounds are too wide now. Let's have a look at that. What's the max input range 2D? It's 900 pixels. Really should be closer to 400 pixels. Maybe? Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, I need to have different ranges based on the, what kind of ranges should I have? You know, it ought to be relative to the viewport. Well, yeah, like a percentage of the viewport, really. Ren, Mega Kitty Mischief is always welcome. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have it a function of viewport size. So it'll be like a number from 0 to 1, and it'll be multiplier of the viewport size. There's Missy. So yeah, it's always a lot of fun. What was this? Oh yeah. So there's this YouTube video of hamsters doing things, and then there's Missy. Okay. All right. So let's. So we're gonna make max range input range 2D. We're gonna change that up. Actually, I'm gonna hard code it for the moment. Clamp. Where's the clamp? Viewport center. So we have the viewport size, and then what we do with it. If in out delta x less than 0, wait, less than viewport size x 0.2. greater than viewport size x times 0.8. Again, this is just throwing something at the wall to see if it sticks. And repeat the same thing on the y-axis. So what this should do is keep it within 80% of the viewport size. Oop, missed the letter there. So this is sort of tech that I didn't really plan on working on tonight, but it is what it is, and that is the way we did the stick. Yeah, the gamepad stick controller, as far as projecting on the screen, wasn't working right. So we're doing it a better way now. And once this all works, I need to clean all this code up. And that's going to be the fun part. So let's close this. Whoa. I did that wrong. Let me take a look at what's going on here. Let me get the viewport size. Oh, because the delta is centered 0. Okay, okay. Right. 0 center of the screen. That's what's happening. Alright, again, this is kind of hacky math as well. I just want to see if it works. Alright, so yeah, now it clamps to the, well, obviously 0.2 is way too far, but you get the idea. That said, I don't know, I kind of like the radial version better. I like doing it on a radius instead of a box. I want to do a radial. All right, so we have viewport extents. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. So what I'm saying here is now it's going to be it'll be in a circle. So it cannot leave the bounds of a circle with a radius of 90% of the viewport extent, shorter one. I want to see how that looks. Okay, get along with that. Yeah, that fixes the problem I had earlier. This looks better. Ah. Now, what's going on here? Now it won't move anymore. I think the game was upset that I resized the viewport. Oh, that's right. Or extent. Okay. Did it fix itself? What's going on here? So this worked like this, but then when I resized the viewport, it just stopped working. And let's figure out what's going on. Why is the game panicking now? Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, what if I remove the clamps? And let's see what that does. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? Oh, right, because I took the clamp off. Okay, now let's resize. Yep, something is broken. And it's not the clamping. The little trap I'm going to make to see if it ever get here. These should never fail, that I know of. And while we're waiting for that, any other missy pictures? just about ready now. Okay. Now, let's resize. I don't get it. Why is it panicking? Okay, delta's there. And deproject worked. It's not that. I think it's, I think the problem might be with the drawing the cursor. I think the problem is with drawing the cursor. Oh! Should be a return statement here. Whoops. Air Force, game player, what's happening? And just for your arrival, let me give you another picture of Missy. Also, I want to do a plug on the stream that the Coca-Cola is the official drink of Mega Kitty. See, look how excited she is at the prospect of getting some delicious ice-cold Coke. All right. I think that might fix it for us. And then we got a good clamping here. Let's resize. Yes, that was a problem. Okay, that's good. I might want to go a little farther on the up and down, but this is what I want. And I want to make it faster too. So we're going to increase the speed. Let's find a better speed for that. So let's go back to Horus. I think we're almost through this hurdle here that I've been working on since I started the stream. So now, let's go to this locus. Let's make that 3,000. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I would put this almost on the high sensitivity side, because I don't feel like I have very much control on this. Let's put that back to 2,500. Yeah, that's fine. Now, it doesn't do the rubber banding like Coke Canyon does, but I think I can live with that right now. Okay, so we got twin stick. Let's use a projectile fighter. Let's give this a spin here before I cement the code in. That's kind of hard to control. I'm going to speed it back down. 2500 is probably too fast. Take it down to 2000. Wait a minute, what rate is she using? Ah. 2000. Yeah, that's 2000. That's still pretty fast. Oh, because they're not full screen. Oh, okay. So I guess the rate is in 2D. I guess it has pixels. All right. So if I'm firing around, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some aim assist on this. I'm gonna try playing a game with this. Alright, so let me switch up some of the... For playing a game now. Let's make sure we don't save. Okay, let's undo this. 2500. Okay, this will be the first game where I'm trying actual legitimate twin stick support. And I'm going to see how good or bad I do. I have some hitches because of the loading the animations and all that. Oof. I'm going to definitely need testers who are skilled with gamepad, who mostly play as gamepad, because they're going to really be a big help making this game better. Oh. Having trouble seeing because of all the hitching going on right now. Okay, I still made the goal though. Now, last week I wouldn't have been able to make a goal here because it was so terrible. The fort was so terrible. Oof. Yeah, pretty animation sequence. Oh, messed that up. What are you doing? Just standing there. Go get. Here you go. Nice. Pass it, pass it. Oh, I screwed that up. Wait a minute. Was I aiming that way? What happened? That was really funky. I could have swore I was aiming at the goal. Oof. Well, at least the if you look on the lower left corner, oh, my face, where my face is, just about, you can see that the special abilities have the proper binding icons below them. So you can see it's left B, right B. Yeah, so I was able to do that just fine. I'm not sure those are the best buttons, though, and that's why I need testers to help me figure it out. Pass it. All right. And by the way, this field is fairly new. It's not even in the package build yet, but it will be soon. I think I've almost got the the single and twin stick support at a minimum playable level right now. And so I still heartily endorse keyboard and mouse for now. But this is going to get better over time. Oh. Oof. Way to go, Horace. Go, go, go. Oh. Bad pass. Missed. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Oh, it caught me in a tornado. I need to have more dust kicking up for that. But that's the polish pass thing for later. Ooh. No, we'll try to get a little payback there. Okay. Well, I'm satisfied. I'm at a good... This is definitely a good point where I want to clean the code up and then make a package build and say, look, we got very limited gamepad support. It's first iteration, but it's playable. Single stick works too. You can play the game just with just one of the sticks. Let me show you that. So I'll play again, just briefly, but with just one stick controlling. So think of old school controllers. Okay, so again, this is single stick, no cursor. Everything is going in the direction of the hero. So this is like old Nintendo kind of, old school Nintendo controls right here. Yeah. Oof, nice block. Now, you notice I spawned a turret there. Now, here's the thing about single stick controls. Since there's no crosshair and there's no targeting, what the game will do is try to pick a spot in front of you, or better yet, try to find a best target. Now, as you can see here, we're playing pretty well, given the single stick. So I think for players who have an old gamepad or just don't want to aim everywhere, this is a viable option. And note that you can, use the other stick at will, and if you let go of the other stick, it will disappear, and then you're back to single stick play. So play it your way, just like the Burger King commercial. Now let me show you again, for those of you who came in late, the kind of where I want to go with this all. Like what would it look like if it was more polished and better? And I will show you in the form of Colt Canyon. And this is the game I'm sort of basing my planning, my designs on. First of all, notice that this is full gamepad navigation, and I'm going to have the same as in my game as well. I do not want to force mouse cursor keyboard navigation. So again, you got single stick is supported. And then you have the second stick, which kind of aims assist. Ooh, I just noticed the screen moves too. I wonder if I should have that in mine. But yeah, you'll see you got the radius there. Yeah, maybe I should have the screen move with the cursor. That could be really handy. But yeah, you'll see that there's a line. Also see that it kind of converges to the edge. It doesn't just go there linearly. It's kind of a curve, which I really like. And when you let go of it, it kind of rolls you back to your original spot. So it's all pretty clean, very, very polished. I think it feels really good. Again, Cold Canyon is a game on Steam. I recommend if this is your kind of jam, I highly recommend it. I know it's kind of pixelated look, but I think this is great. It's a fun game. I beat it. I played it in the co-op and beat it too. And it's harder than it looks. I'm making it look easy. This is actually a really hard game. First two stages are pretty simple, but after this, it gets really hard. So again, twin stick support, very clean, very polished. Lots of things to keep in note as you work on it. Uh-oh, dynamite. That woke him up. And this game was released a few years ago as well. And it's won, I think, at least one award, if not several, by now. That felt good. Oh, there's the guy I gotta help. Uh-oh. Take some cover here so he doesn't see me. Okay, he didn't see me. Yeah, stealth is very important in this game. And I choose my upgrade. I always pick extra health. Yes. But if you want to see more, then you'll have to go buy it yourself. I just want to show you the twin stick support. So off we go. Okay, so now all that's left is I want to clean up the code here. I mean, obviously it works just fine as it currently is, but this is a part where I want to kind of write it optimized and clean. We're going to start with the locus, especially with the cursor widget. Did I change anything there? We're going to start with this. So we're not going to use this anymore, I don't think. This should always be true. Hide the cursor. Okay. Can I get the local player from here? Yeah, that's what I thought. and this should not be public. A better idea. Forgot to return again. Actually, if it's gamepad, I don't even think I want to do that. We shouldn't be querying the mouse for a gamepad at all, I don't think. So we're just going to remove this return over here. Here. Now, I'm not done making changes. I just want to make sure that the changes I have made so far still work. So this cursor drawing should still work. Oops, don't want to play yet. Okay, good. I might also make it more of an oval shape than a circle, but that's for another day. Yeah, okay. Next phase. As I mentioned before, I want to fold these two into the same... I don't need these anymore. I want to fold those two functions into the same thing. And I'll get to this in a minute. These two need to be the same. Okay. This has been fun getting on, hanging out. Look forward to seeing. Hey, thanks for coming by. Good to see you, and hope you come back soon. Oh, actually, they sent that message earlier. I think my restream chat window is delayed a bit. This. Comment this out. I think that should encapsulate that. It's not happy about something. Oh. That's right. It was... Oh. Right, it's a pretty big change. Let's see if this works. Again, it should be the same as exactly the same as before. I'm just juggling things around to be more modular and cleaner. No, the cursor should be white, indicating that's valid. So something's wrong. Wait a minute. Port center. I don't think something's matching here. For size. This gamepad screen position. This gamepad delta. Screen viewport, I don't think we want that. Deproject. Yeah, I don't think we want that. Oh. That didn't work. Alright, where'd I screw up? Okay, let me check that again. let me roll back what I had done. Get rid of this and put this back in, make sure it still works. This still works. So I clearly did something wrong. And let me double verify. Yes. So where did I go wrong here? Okay, so this position is that. Let me record that. And then I'm going to record what this was. So that's different. Viewport size ought to be the same. Viewport center. Focus gamepad delta. Oh, I get it. I know I did wrong. First, I want this to be the screen position. This needs to go here. Okay, that should get us where we want to go. Also, we don't need this anymore now either. Uh-oh, we think we... Missy! You made it! What is it, Missy? What are you doing, mate, kitty? Aw. Come here, mate, kitty. What is it, mate, kitty? Don't leave, Missy. You just got here. You're so sleepy. What? Oh, make kitty. And there she goes. Okay, looking good. Looks good. All right, we're getting there, getting there. So now we don't need all this anymore because it's already folded into the existing functionality. And now we're going to fold in this stuff in. Now position the world. And we're just going to Visual Studio freeze, because that's how it likes to roll. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh boy, here we go. What is it, Mega Kitty? We have Mega Kitty, ladies and gentlemen, at long last. Mega Kitty is here. Let's get a close-up on what's going on here. Oh, Mega Kitty, I'm trying to aim the mouse. All right, well, she'll be... All right, let's see if my change worked. Okay, so far it looks like it did. Let me double check. Yeah, I think that works. So, what does this all mean? So now we have a common code path between setting the cursor position and the mouse position. And that's great. That's, I think, how the way it should have been. So, I think we got our Twin Stick support almost ready. Let's look at one other thing. Mouse cursor. I want to clean this up a little bit. Actually, I want to do a little more cleanup. Just a little bit. Like, yeah, like the viewport client. So... utility function to help. There, that's cleaner. What is it, Missy? Oh, and there goes my kitty. Let's start reviewing the code real quick. So I think this is going to work. I should probably do this tomorrow, actually, because it's starting to get kind of late and I'm not at my sharpest right now. I think I will do the review tomorrow. But I want to make sure this works. Is following. Okay, looking good. And then the mouse. Oh. Mouse is looking good. Gamepad. Back to mouse. Looks like there's a bug where if I'm using the gamepad and then I switch back to mouse, yeah. Maybe I can fix that real quick. That's actually here. Actually, no, that's a different... I'll fix that separately, but I will enter a bug for it. Looks good. Looks good. All right. So I'm going to enter a bug for that. This will be easy to fix. Give you a piece of the taste of the issue list here. If the player switches from gamepad to KBM, then KBM will not control the locus for several seconds. This is due to the locus still thinking. Locus gamepad timeout not being canceled. Need to listen for an input change event on the pawn component. Pawn player component. Alright, I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, but this looks good. I'm going to do a code review tomorrow, and then code review, and then commit the changes, and then go ahead and start to work on pushing it up to Steam so people can play it. That being said, it's been 3 hours, which is for me a long time to stream, but it goes to show that I'm kind of starting to get more tolerance for it, so that's a good thing. I'm going to find another developer to raid off to now. You can see the continued magic of game development. I think, let's see, I know we did yesterday. Remember, I saw to Hypnotic Games. He's working on some really cool stuff right now. So let's go see what he's up to. And until my next stream, thanks everyone for showing up. For Toughen It Out if you were here lurking for the past 3 hours. And I hope to see y'all again on my next stream, probably Monday or even sooner than that if I keep streaming. Who knows what tomorrow holds. So until then, take care.